Hi everybody, my name is Karen and I'm the Associate Counselor here at Plexus. Welcome to the workshop on scholarship essay writing. In this workshop, I will guide you through different tips and different things that you can do in order to write the perfect scholarship essay. And with that said, let's go ahead and get started. A scholarship is free money from private and nonprofit organizations, sometimes based on academic merit, talent, or a particular area of study. Academic merit means that some scholarships may require you to have, for example, a minimum GPA. Talent, for example, some scholarships may require you to play a specific instrument or a particular area of study. That is, there is a ton of scholarships specific to or tailored towards a specific major. Let's move on to some basic essay rules. First, do not go off topic. For essays, you are given a prompt and you must follow that prompt. If you go off topic, then the reader's not going to know what you're talking about already, so that is why it's very important to not go off topic. Next, include a thesis statement. This thesis statement can be seen sort of as like the whole summary of your essay and what you will be talking about throughout your essay. It is usually included at the end of your introduction. Next, write in third person unless said otherwise. Maybe some essays require you to write an essay about your personal experience about something, which in that case, writing in first person is completely fine, but if it doesn't say anything, then writing in third person is mostly recommended. And finally, always proofread your essay. This is very important because you don't want to have any errors or any misspelling on your essay. You want that essay to be perfect. Alright, we're still going to talk about more basic essay rules. In this slide, I will walk you through the introduction, the body, and the conclusion. Let's start off with the introduction. The introduction is always going to be the first paragraph of your essay. It shows the reader a first-hand view at the main points and the main ideas of your essay, as well as your thesis statement, as I mentioned before. Your thesis statement can be included at the end of your introduction. It is usually about 1 or 2 sentences. Let's move on to the body of the essay. This is always going to be the middle part of your essay. It supports the main points included in your introduction and the evidence that supports the thesis statement. In your thesis statement, some will require you to have a specific standing. For example, I agree or disagree, and then in your body you will explain why you agree or disagree. Now finally, the conclusion. This is going to be the last paragraph of your essay. It is usually a summary of all the main points of your essay. For example, you should include there the things that are most important about your essay, and of course restating the thesis statement so they can understand what the whole essay was about. Where should you start when you are writing a scholarship application essay? First, read the application requirements and see if you qualify. Of course, you don't want to write an essay if you don't qualify for a scholarship, which is why it is important to review the application requirements of the scholarship. Read the instructions until you understand them and read and annotate the prompt. That is, the instructions will most likely be the prompt, so you should go ahead and read the prompt very closely to make sure that you know what you will be writing about. Next, pick a topic you're interested and passionate about. Preferably for scholarship applications, you should choose a scholarship that is something that you're interested about and that requires you to write an essay, and that way you feel passionate about that subject. Next, prepare an outline. An outline will basically be a draft of your essay or things that you would like to write about on your essay, like a rough draft. So you should make an outline just to help you prepare to writing your final draft. And finally, follow the essay rules. You don't want to go off topic, as I mentioned before, so follow the essay rules and follow exactly what they want you to write about. Here are a few things to consider when you are writing a scholarship essay. First, every scholarship essay will be different. That is, not all scholarship essays will be the same. So you want to make sure you know about the scholarship, you know about the organization who is offering the scholarship, to see what you can include in the essay so you can tailor it specific to them. Next, do not use the same essay for different scholarships. The prompts may be different, so don't assume that the prompt is always going to be the same for all the scholarships. Next, always tailor your essay to the scholarship. Of course, as I mentioned before, there are organizations that offer these scholarships, so maybe you want to do your research on that organization to see what information about them you can include in that essay. And finally, keep in mind that some essays will require you to do something beforehand. For example, let's say an essay requires you to do some community service in your community, and then your essay will be to write about your experience. So that is some examples of things that may appear in one of your scholarship applications. And here are some final tips for you to consider. First, personalize your essay. Of course, you want to make sure that it's your writing and that the essay is specifically tailored towards yourself. Next, use real-life examples. Real-life examples are the best type of evidence that you can use for your essay. Of course, you do have to be very specific, so you do have to be careful, but of course, you should consider using real-life examples for your evidence on your scholarship essay. Next, keep it interesting and positive. Of course, you don't want to sound like you're letting people down with this essay, and you want to keep it interesting, you want to keep it engaging. Follow all of the instructions that are set on that essay. Follow all of the instructions that are set in the prompt. As I mentioned in one of the beginning slides, you don't want to go off topic. Use resources. There might be some resources available at your own high school, for example, a writing workshop, or maybe you can even reach out to your English teachers or those teachers who involve a lot of writing in their class so they can help you with that essay. And finally, have someone proofread or ask for help. As I mentioned, you can ask your teacher specifically if they can proofread your essay. You can even ask close friends or family members. Okay. All right, we have reached the end of this workshop. Thank you everybody for sticking around. Before I leave, I would like to let you all know to please download our Plexus app on the App Store or Google Play. If you download our app, you'll be able to receive instant notifications. We would also very much appreciate it if you leave us a rating and a review on the App Store or Google Play as well. We very much appreciate all the feedback you all can give us. Chat with my counselor if you have any questions regarding this workshop, or if you would like to reach out about your journey to higher education. We're always happy to help in answering all of those questions as well. And finally, check out our Plexus YouTube page for more college readiness workshops. Our Plexus YouTube page is called Plexus Social Media. Thank you everybody again, and I will see you all in the next workshop. Bye.